Hello and welcome to another episode of Yarn Cakes and Tea, where I take a look at some of the very best fibers the knitting community has to offer. Today's yarn comes all the way from Indonesia, Papiput Yarns. Papiput Yarns is run by Amelia Putri, a talented and lovely knitter and yarn dyer located in Indonesia. Amelia has the title as Indonesia's first yarn dyer business. She hopes to share both the joys of knitting with her community as well as introduce the knitting community worldwide to the Indonesian culture. I absolutely love it when brands include their culture in their mission, whether it's sharing it with the knitting community or as a form of preserving traditions. Amelia and I have been following each other's work for quite a while, and a few months back she opened her Etsy shop. It had been such a treat to see her grow, and I love following her Instagram feed where she posts daily images of her beautiful and mouth-watering colorways. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous work. Amelia sent me a skein of her silky merino lace weight base, which is 50% silk and 50% merino, in a special colorway that we named Ayu Wahine, a combination of Japanese and Maori for beautiful woman. It's obviously a pink and purple colorway, as it's my favorite. At 766 yards per skein, you can easily knit up a lace shawl just using one skein, as I did, which you can see here. The yarn is incredibly soft, silky and smooth, and it has an incredible sheen and shine to it. The colorway is bright and vivid, making for some very eye-catching projects. So, this project that I knit is anything but a quick knit. Since this was a collaborative piece, I was to design a shawl with this yarn. It was going to be a half-pie shawl, a shape that I was not familiar with, but I'd been wanting to work with this shape for a while, with all over lace patterns for the separate sections. Let's just say that fear overtook me due to the complexity and sheer size of the task, and I held off working on this design for quite a few months, after ripping out several times and causing a lot of wear and tear on the yarn. I can say that it held up very well to my views and it didn't break or fuzz up, so this yarn is very sturdy and strong. However, once I got back to the project and started knitting, while it was still a stressful experience, which had nothing to do with the yarn, I managed to get it done and the yarn worked perfectly with the design. I do recommend using sharp needles when working with the yarn, especially if working lace stitches. It makes the knitting experience that much easier and less fussy trying to catch all the stitches. Lace patterns after blocking always makes me happy since they just open up and bloom so nicely. However, this design paired up with silky merino lace is just divine. It is light as a feather, soft as a cloud, and the drape is just marvelous. It's also super cozy around the neck when worn as a scarf, and the final size makes for a decent sized shawl. I'm super happy with the final results, and Amelia's yarn just helped to make it shine, literally. Working with silky merino lace for this stressful project was well worth it. It's soft to the touch, has a wonderful sheen, and the stitch definition helps the lace pop out. It provides wonderful drape and warmth, and the 50-50 silk and merino content really allows for the best qualities of both fibers, while minimizing the drawbacks of each. Definitely give her yarns a look at, and give Indonesia's first hand dyer a round of applause, and buy her stuff. Thank you again for watching my review. What do you think of this yarn? Have you used it before? If you're an independent yarn dyer and want to collaborate with me for a pattern design and a review, just send me an email at fdanois@arohaknits.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, and Periscope at arohaknits. And if you're not already, hit the subscribe button to be notified of future yarn reviews. Thank you again so much, and see you at the next review.